Managers have a sixth sense when it comes to hiring. Well, at least they think they do. They don't need any tools to help them hire the right person because in the first few minutes they know when someone's right. You know, when someone tells you all the things about their work, they will be right. The problem is within the first 3 minutes, it's usually 3 minutes that's mentioned, within those first 3 minutes, you only process a few things, and it's nothing to do with the candidate's work ability. It's actually got to do with things like their posture, their voice, the way they move, their clothes, their shoes, their smile. Notice that there's nothing to actually do with what they can do for your team. The thing though is that most managers still rely on these kinds of things to make their decision. I've heard so many times where even whole hiring teams will say they are very keen on a candidate because they like what they see. Like what they see. Well, that doesn't necessarily translate into someone who can perform. Of course, in the beginning, you can also fall for the humble brag. So, oh yeah, I was just not happy with working at Google. It just wasn't for me, and being an investment banker was not emotionally fulfilling, so I want to try something different. Thing is, these perceptions are unconscious. We think we've made the right decision, but our unconscious mind is saying, well, this person seems right. Seems is the key word. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will be the right person. And the thing is that if you're looking at the smile, the clothes, the voice, a lot of people get trained to game these things for interviews. They may not necessarily be good for the job. The fix is simple, but it does take a little bit of work. Prepare questions related to the duties in the role you're hiring for. There are usually 5 to 8 key areas in the job, so think of some questions for each key area of responsibility. You want to learn how the candidate would do the work, so get clarity on their behaviors. The thing though is, even with these kind of questions in tow, your first impression of the candidate will make a difference and it will sway your judgment. But at least now you have something to balance out that, ooh, this person looks good for the job.